on a retest, they may be able to come back and get to the 02, 03 test. If they break it, then the next level up is obviously where we broke down the 5s earlier. So right now we've got rain ping pong on the 5-minute charts. So all we know is the longs have put on a really good, hard pushback. If you took an aggressive second entry short and got beat, take your stop out and look to re-enter. If you did nothing but kept your profits and said, I'll see what's happening after lunch, and you came back in this bar and you come back and you see that this thing is still moving, you're doing the math and you're saying, okay, so these guys are stronger than I thought. It wasn't just a really choppy lunch, but we got, the hurt put on the shorts. Now this coming this way from this rotation. All of these shorts who thought, okay, we're not going to bounce much, have gotten beat. So those traders are now trapped. And the best thing I can tell you is risk reward is everything. So if you were one of the smart ones who captured profits and said, all right, catch you after lunch, you come back and you see this thing is moving, don't do anything. Just wait. Let the trade play out. And then see if you still feel the same way, that, okay, we're stalling momentum, and now let me see if we can't find a reason to come back in. And I submit to you that the aggressive traders in the 2 area and 3 area, based on the launch, where we launched from 4.5, and this is no man's land once again. So it's my belief that we're right back to what we had the last couple of days. This was an overshoot. We originally wanted 97 target. This was an overshoot, and now the Momo's coming right back at you. It's like whack-a-mole. So we said we wanted 97, anything below that, gravy. This is gravy, and then the reversal trade comes out hard. This bar right here is the bar that is trapped. First of all, obviously right here, the 98 and change, right? This is our IB low. And this we know is going to be a chop zone. Then all of a sudden this comes out hot and takes out. And this is screaming now because this is probably like a 2 or 3 minute chart. You can see that. So we're right back to what we said before, the same dynamics we had before. This big battle right here is 96 to 94 range. And back here. So this is the fighting zone. That's all we know. And whenever I see this kind of a pattern where the boys just goose it, get your big ticks both ways, this is trying to get back into the pocket of all of the shorts who are late, and they squeeze. This is all done lunchtime. How many times have you seen what looked like a rabid dog day turn into a reversal day at lunch? This doesn't happen all the time, and certainly not for the short side that often. But for the long side, it starts out just like we said, okay, 6.5, that's your angel. And then what starts out as a lunch contra gets aborted right in here. When we were doing the measures, I said, this is starting to make a higher high. Be very careful. And so you can see that rotation. So I believe that the shorts won the morning. The lunchtime was won, obviously, by the longs. It's inconclusive, but I do believe that right here, the most important support we should be thinking about right now is this 98. Right here. So it was lost territory that's been recaptured, as it were, by the long side and now pushing and driving back this way. So anything you take this afternoon, understand that it's no longer just a momentum trade for the short side. That was this morning. Got to turn your head around. And so far the longs have been the ones that defended their deep turf. Their deep turf and pushed back to that neckline. This is called a throwback line. This is where we originally broke. So a lot of times you will get this kind of a thing, but not necessarily so fast. So I call that a throwback line, and that's why we said if you want to short, now use the 6 as your stop. Come back and see if you can get a little bit of pushback this way. And if you cannot, don't be stubborn. So a couple of ticks over here caused Charlie, you know, if he averaged in saying, okay, I'm going to hit this is just close your eyes and short, he's in trouble. And we don't want to make his problems ours. So that's the way I'm looking at it. And, you know, anything we get south side this afternoon, we have to start to undo momentum. You've got to break the 1500 all over again. Got to break the 99s, 98s. And so I'm saying let's think of 98 as support. And this is the whack-a-mole trade. And momentum is everything in this business. Everything. No school tomorrow, Zeke? Yeah, that makes sense. I know you've got that long driveway. All right, questions. Psychology. Trade analysis. Whatever you want. Let's do it. And Rain Ping Pong is obviously the battle between the Globex and the RTH, the pink lines. So this is the necessary battlefield that needs to get resolved right now. And any pullback here obviously is a profit-taking sequence from the longs. And it's my belief that we'll probably start to develop some kind of pivot here, right in that 3 area. I mean, that's your day's middle, right? 275. So short side, don't think of this as a, hey, we're going to get another trade just like this. Think of this as more of a profit-taking move, sequence trading move. And then we'll evaluate again in probably half an hour. But that's the way I'm looking at this trade right here. It's not so much shorts are giddy with delight that, hey, we got another opportunity here. It's, oh my God, how'd they get back here? Traders in here, a lot of shorts, I'm sure, took stop outs through this range. And that means on the way back down, they're going to want to get out whole if they can, if they held a loser. So I don't think it will be as easy to pull backwards as we think. At least that's my mindset right now. And the only thing that will change my mind about that is for us to take out this 99, 98 area and keep going. Then, okay, this is a second entry by the big boys. But if I don't see that 99 go and that 98 go, I'm assuming that the big boys aren't pressing at this level. They're going to say, fine, give me another opportunity higher and I'll hit you. And that's a huge mistake in my mind. The deeper a pullback, the less convincing it is for other players to join the short side. That's the problem. You stomp on their necks, spit them out, throw them down here, then everybody and their brothers is going to be cheering and saying, yay, we're going that way, let's go. So we need to see that.